What's up, D-Fam? Welcome back to the greatest Houston-based podcast in the world, the motherfucking Weekly D podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. And today's a very special episode. And I'll tell you why. And there's a few reasons why it's a special episode. But specifically today is special because we're doing two things. One, we're live streaming. Our first live stream of the year. Can I get a round of applause for the first live stream of the motherfucking year? Let's go! And the second part as to why this episode is special, it's not only because it's the first live stream of the year, first episode of the year, TWD 183, hosted by myself, but today we got no special guest. Apparently, we have no special guest. We have no Bowen. We have no AOZ. And the reason is I fired them. I got tired of them, man. Always coming in all late, all last minute, texting me. No, I'm playing. I didn't fire them, but the real reason is AOZ had to be out to take care of family issues. And Bowen got his period today and the Mito didn't work, unfortunately. But it's all good because it's going to be a great podcast. I'm going to host it by myself. Let's see how this goes. I've only done 2 solo podcasts in the whole time we've been doing this. And yes, Bowen, you did get fired for doing free work. That's exactly what happened. Y'all did not work for free, so I fired y'all.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
But anyways, y'all can come back next week. I'm giving y'all an extended leave, I'll take that off as one of your paid vacation days. Non-paid paid vacation days, if you know what I mean. But anyways, it's the Weekly D183. I'm your host, Danny G. This is the greatest Houston-based podcast in the world, and let's get right into it. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone that stuck around last year. It was a rough year. We started off super late recording. We had we were very late to the game to getting guests on there. I think we didn't get our first guest till like halfway through the year in August. So I apologize for that. We're going to do a whole lot better this year. We're going to be more consistent this year. You're going to have my beautiful face on this camera at least every week. I might miss a week or two, but I'm going to be here consistently. I'm going to make sure the team's consistent. And just like today, the boys couldn't make it, so I'm going to take care of this by myself. And I hope y'all have a good time. We're going to have some incredible guests. So let me tell you the plan before we get too far into it. Every other week, we will have a boys-only podcast where it's going to be me, Bowen, and AOZ, unless Bowen's period kicks in and AOZ has to take off. You know how it is. Sometimes their pussies hurt. Sometimes it is what it is. We got to work through it. But we're going to be consistent. Every week, you will have a new episode. I guarantee you that. Even if we got a pre-record, we will be here. And every other week, this show will be live streamed. So today's the first one. The next live stream on Twitch and YouTube will be the 24th. As we go on throughout the year, we may extend this and do more streaming options. But for right now, this is what we're doing. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all tune in. Our goal this year is to hit 1,000 followers across all social medias, hit 1,000 followers on the podcast, and just grow this community, have a great time doing it. Maybe we'll do some events with our friends. We're definitely going to have some incredible guests. We've already locked in our first 2 guests of the year. We got Mr. O'Shea Wade that will be on the next episode, so tune into that one. That one will drop, I believe, the 22nd of January. Let me double check. Yeah, that one will drop the 22nd of January, so it'll be right after this one. Tune into that one. Then we got the incredible guest, Kyle Garrett. He'll be on, and we're just going to keep on filling up the year. Every other week that we're not doing the boys only podcast, we're going to try to have a guest. We're going to grow this shit. We're going to go for podcast of the year. Them damn Mexicans were coming for y'all because I'm winning that fucking award this year. Latinx hip hop, pay attention. We're about to win. But anyways, let's get right into it. So 2024 has been starting off with a lot of fire. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on. We got the the Jewish tunnel down in New York. That shit's crazy. We started off the year with Jeffrey Epstein's list, the Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell Island list. That shit's wild. We're gonna get into that. We also got the dude that attacked the judge down in Las Vegas. That was a good time. And then we got a whole bunch of stories, we got jokes, we're gonna have a good time. So, with that being said, Bowen, your pussy do be hurting, huh? I'm sorry about that, dude. Maybe, try a little bit of Midol extra strength. Maybe some migraine medicine will work next time. I don't know. But anyways, let's go on into it. First topic, let's talk about the fucking Jeffrey Epstein Island list. To me, that shit was wild. And I mean, obviously, there was expecting names, right? Like when the list came out, I was just sitting, just waiting to see what names dropped, right? And we got Bill Clinton. That's an obvious. Billy got a stinky willy. We all know that. I mean, he had Monica Lewinsky down in the Oval Office, so it was only expectation for him to have been on that island. Then we had our second name, which was Michael Jackson. Of course, we all know he liked to hee hee them little boys, so that's okay. That's expected. Who else did we have? We had Richard Branson, the guy from Virgin Mobile. Which, I mean, if he named this whole company Virgin, are you shocked he was on the Epstein Island? I don't think so. Let's see. The other one, it was Richard Branson. We had Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson. They tried to get Donald Trump in there, but Donald Trump swerved them. I mean, which makes sense. He was trying to chill with some. They were trying to chill with some rich people, get some rich clients. Makes sense. But the one that really fucking shocked me, and I think it shocked a lot of people, was like it blew my mind because um before I say his name, it blew my mind because this guy's like world renowned. Everyone knows his name. Everyone knows what he looks like, knows he had some crazy disease. Don't necessarily know what he studied or why he's so famous. We just know he was a scientist. He was a great mind of our generation. And he also liked to fondle little girls, apparently. But with that being said, the biggest name that shocked me that was on that list was the Stephen Hawking. Like, just think about it. If you read those emails that Ghislaine had, like Stephen Hawking was not only there, he was there at an orgy with Bill Clinton. And like what blows my mind about that is like they were at an orgy with a bunch of little kids, which is fucking horrible. But what's worse to me is like as soon as I heard that, the first thing I thought was, man, how can you get your rocks off with fucking Stephen Hawking on the side? Like imagine Bill's right there getting a lap dance, the Mike Jackson's there tickling some little boys. Then you look over and you see fucking Stephen Hawking just going, the avion's on gun. Oh, I'm about to come. Like, god damn, that would blow my vibe instantly, bro. I'd be done with that. Like if I like I don't know if y'all have ever seen Stephen Hawking, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, the whole thing's disgusting. It's horrible. It's terrible. The fact that that happened is wild to me. The fact that so many people were tied into it is wild to me. But it is what it is, right? That shit's wild. It was crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to think about it. Like I can't believe Stephen Hawking was there. And the fact that the email came out that he liked little midgets and he used to like making them do math problems on the board is even crazier to me. Like I just want to know what else got this guy off at this point because that shit's wild. That shit's crazy to me. I really don't know.
Yahweh!
That's all I can say. Yahweh, let's cut that out. That shit's terrible. Um, yeah, Paperplate Media show the memes. Yeah, we should show the memes. If only we had our producer here today that could do that. But it's all good. Moving on. That shit was wild. Let me tell you about my New Year's Eve, man. You know, y'all know that have been following us for a minute that we have some really cool friends, some really cool sponsors and affiliates that support our podcast. And one of our good friends, Honeysuckle Brand, they hooked us up a while back with a nice, hefty care package full of those amazing peach mango gummies that I love. They're 50 milligrams a square, so they're definitely a good time. And well, anyways, we're planning to go to a family event, me and my wife. And my wife was like, "Man, I really don't like drinking. I don't like getting the hangover the next day. I really hate the feeling of a hangover, and I just don't want to do that. I want to take it easy, mellow out, have a good time." And I was like, "All right, well, just pack a gummy. We'll go to the New Year's party. We'll eat half a gummy. No, not even half a quarter, because half will fuck her up, and we'll have a good time. We'll just ride it out, pop some fireworks, and just have some fun." Well, anyways, we go out there. Um, as soon as we get there, my father-in-law is like, "Oh, have a drink with me," and everyone knows me as a drinker, so I was like, I can't be rude. I gotta take this drink. So I take the drink, having a good time, just partying, mingling with people, getting ready to bring in the new year and have a great time, and just you know trying to get my mind together for the new year, trying to concentrate on, what I want to succeed. Because I'm very big, like, New Year is a fresh start, and that's what I wanted, a fresh start. So I was trying to get my mind right, trying to get trying to have a good time at the same time. Because last year was a good year, but it took a lot of work. It took a lot of struggle, trying to get this podcast back on track. So um I took I was just getting ready, having some drinks, having some fun, conversating with people. It's getting close to it's like 10 o'clock at this point, right? My wife's like, "Fucking, it's a couple hours to midnight. Just let me know when you want to take the gummy." And I was like, "Bet." I was like, "I'm down, just let me get some food." The food wasn't ready at that point, so we had to wait. So come 11:30, we get our food. We're eating, and my wife's like, "Fuck it, we got to take this gummy before midnight. If not, there's gonna be no point." I was like, "All right, bet." So she eats her gummy, she gives me my gummy, and I'm eating it. It's fucking delicious. Honeysuckle, 50 milligrams of that Delta 9. So I know I'm about to have a good time. And like I said, anyway, I normally only eat a quarter, and my wife only eats a quarter. Especially when we're out and about, because that shit will really fuck me up. And well, anyways, we take it. We're chilling, just having a good time. And about 20 minutes, no, about 45 minutes after midnight, that shit kicks in. Remember, this is after midnight. We're popping fireworks. I bought probably like $200 worth of fireworks for $60. Um, so we're popping these fireworks, and it just smacks me in the fucking face. I start sweating. We're outside, and I don't know if y'all know how it was here in Texas, but Texas New Year's this year was a little chilly. It was actually really moist. It was raining. And well, I'm outside. I start sweating, so I take my jacket off. I'm popping fireworks. I burn my fucking finger with the firework. And this is just getting worse and worse and worse. Like, it's taking me on a fucking ride, and I'm buckled in, and there's no way out. So we're sitting there popping fireworks, and we're done popping fireworks. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Everyone's kind of getting ready to leave. I get offered another 2 shots, and I was like, "Well, can't be rude. Gotta take the shots." I take the shots, sit down on the couch. I look at my wife. She's passed out on the fucking couch, high off her mind. And then I'm just like, "Fuck!" Like, I gotta play it cool, right? So I get up, I start walking around, and this shit's fucking hitting me harder and harder. By every 20 minutes, it's like I'm going further and further into the abyss, and I'm not finding the way out. And well, anyways, I get up to go get water. My wife wakes up, so I'm getting water. I'm talking to her brother, and then I'm trying to walk back to her because she texted me that she wanted some water. And there's like this little crowd, and it's a small place where we're at. So like I couldn't go around the crowd; I had to go through the crowd. And they were all talking, so I'm just sitting there and I'm staring at my wife, and my wife stares at me, and I start smiling, right? Because I'm in contact with her. I'm smiling. I'm feeling good. And And I think she's smiling back, but she has no fucking idea I'm staring at her. But it looks like we're locked eyes. Well, anyways, I'm smiling. I'm giving her this really creepy fucking smile, like I'm about to do some nasty things when I get home tonight. And I look up and I realize that the woman across from me who's hosting the party is staring dead into my eyes, looking at me like, what the fuck are you smiling at me for? And then I look over a little bit to the right and I see my sister-in-law looking at me confused as fuck, like, what the fuck are you doing smiling at this woman? And then I see my wife and she's just sitting there fucking wandering off. And I was like, oh man. And then I look to my left and it's the host's husband just looking at me like he wants to fucking drop kick my ass at this point because he thinks I'm flirting with his wife. Luckily, they kind of part ways, and I just walked through, run to my wife, and I told her, and she just busted out laughing. So that was fucking bad. But then, it was time to go. And at this point, I'm at the bottom of the fucking pit. There's no way out. I'm the furthest I could sink into the abyss. I'm high off my fucking mind. At this point, I'm fucked up. Like I think at this point I caught a chromosome or two because I'm not functioning right. I'm not. I can't. And we gotta drive home, and I was like, fuck. Like there's no way I'm gonna drive home. So I try to stall right. I try to like mingle with people, try to like keep conversating. But again, I've caught a chromosome at this point. I'm not functioning right. So I start getting paranoid that people are realizing that I'm high off my fucking mind. So I tell my wife, I'm like, come on, babe, we gotta dip. We jump in the car. I drive off to the closest gas station. We sit there for like probably 2 hours. Now, mind you, this is a 15-minute drive back to the house. It took us 3 fucking hours to get home because I was panicking, driving literally 10 below the speed limit. I'm over here trying not to die. Then the worst part was it was foggy, right? So I was having so many fucking different panic attacks at once trying to make it home. And yeah, it was not a good time. It was fucking terrible. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I be catching chromosomes sometimes. I think that's a real thing. Like that shit's not funny, dude. I got so fucked up. I could not function. I'll tell you, this woman was looking at me and just freaking out, like, bruh, like what the fuck are you doing? And her husband was looking at me crazy. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But yeah, I caught a chromosome on New Year's and had to drive home. That was fun. Oh man, that was fucking terrible. Just thinking back at it, like I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life, and I don't condone any of the stupid shit I've done in my life. Like, there was one time I partied way too hard, and when I was driving home, I fell asleep, and I drove asleep for 1 mile. And the reason I know I drove asleep for 1 mile is because I remember seeing the sign that said 1 mile, to my exit, and I woke up and I was at my exit. And the only thing that fucking woke me up at that moment was that my fucking mirror was hitting the reflectors on the barricade. So I'm driving going like 85 miles per hour on the highway, and all I hear is I wake up and it's my fucking exit. I just had to swerve out of there and go home. But yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's a genius idea, Chris. That is probably the best idea I've ever heard come out of your mouth, and you didn't even say it. You typed it down. But yeah, maybe I should try to do an IQ test after eating a honeysuckle gummy. That'd be some great content. What do y'all think? Y'all think it'd be good? I think it'd be pretty funny. Oh man. All right, what else? What else? What else do we have on the queue? Let's see. We talked about hawking, huh? We talked about my New Year's story. What else did I have? Trying to think real quick. Let me take a sip. Let me take a quick sip. My mouth's drying out. Bing. Damn, I make a good ass michelada. Nah, bro, I've been told I'm smart. I took an IQ test one time. I don't remember what I got, but I got told I was pretty smart. I don't know how much I believe that now because that was before I ever met my friend Cocaina. But maybe I should try doing another IQ test, like a before and after, just to see what happens. All right, moving on. Let's talk about the fucking judge in Las Vegas and the dude that jumped over the barricade and fucked her up. I don't know if y'all seen this, but there's this viral clip going around where this dude he's in court for aggravated assault, and it's in Las Vegas, and this judge is being harsh. Like, I mean, to a point, she had a point, right? Because I mean, he's been a convicted felon already. He's had multiple charges. He's in there for aggravated assault, and she says something to the note of, like, he's done this way too many times. We're gonna make sure he gets what he deserves. She says something like that. And that dude says, "Nah, fuck that." Literally says, "Fuck that." Runs at the judge's like table, jumps over, and fucking Superman punches the judge and takes her out. And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Like, in the comments, everyone's like, "Damn, she deserved that shit for talking reckless." Which I believe, some judges be talking a little reckless. They deserve to get punched in the mouth. But this judge was a fucking savage. Next day, she recovers, and then the week after, she makes the dude go back to court, and she goes back into the same court and make sure he gets a double. He gets another charge for assaulting her. Like, I don't know about you, but to me that's straight savagery. Like, when the judge can be like, "Nah, you fuck with me, you're gonna fuck around and find out." Like, that's some savagery. She was not fucking around at all. All right. Fuck. Besides the judge, let's see what else we got. Oh, yeah. Did any of y'all that are watching see the New York tunnels that they found under the Jewish synagogue? Like, I don't know. I didn't read too much into it, but I found that shit so wild that these dudes have had a secret tunnel under the synagogue. And all I want to know is, like, what's down there, right? What's down there? What are they hiding? Why are they so secretive about it? Let me find out. They got like some crazy dance battles down there or something. Or what if they got them like next Jesus down there? And they're just like moving them around like the Underground Railroad. Like, that shit's wild. And the fact that they had to seal it up, I believe they welded it yesterday and they sealed it shut. But I mean, those dudes look so insulted that they're sealing that thing up. So I'm really curious as to what comes out of it and what was in that tunnel. I just hope it's not like Epstein's tunnel or something that they're hiding down there, because that shit would be terrible. It's the Lost Ark from Indiana Jones. Nah, bro. I don't know. Maybe it might be. It might be something like that. I mean, that shit's fucking crazy. No, there's so much curiosity there. At least for me, like, I'm so fucking curious. Like, what if the Allsparks down there, or what if they have like Captain America, the Jewish version down there? I don't know. I don't know what could be down there, but it's pretty crazy to me that that there's still shit like that. I mean, they probably have a whole ass secret society down there for all we know, right? Like, there's so much that could be down there. And the fact that they just sealed it off, like, that makes me so even more suspicious. I feel like they got something like hella important down there. I mean, I don't know. You think they got lizard people down there? What else? What else could be down there? Some lizard people. Ooh, what if they have like Prime Arnold Schwarzenegger down there, like a clone of him, and he's just in there like, "Get to the chopper, get down." I'm really curious what's in there. Captain Rabbi, they got Super Rabbi in there. Nah, bro, they got something in there. I don't know. I don't know, but it's pretty dope. I'm curious. I'm hella curious as to what's in there. I hope we find out soon. I hope they didn't just seal it off. I bet you they got fucking Bowser down there, bro. Like, now that I think about it, New York City, you got Super Mario, fucking Super Bowser. It makes sense at this point. All right. Besides that, oh, okay. I know what I want to get into. No, fuck the Florida man guy. Although one of the Florida man guys, or the Florida Joker, something like that, he's suing GTA. I don't know if y'all know that. That shit's pretty wild. But I got a real topic I want to get into, and I wish the boys were here I wish they didn't flake on me on tonight because this was like a actual topic I've been thinking about for a while. But let's get right into it. So last week I was watching, I forget what I was watching. I think I was watching YouTube, to be honest. And this clip came up of some OnlyFans model, right? And the OnlyFans model was on there, and she was saying like, you know, men are lazy, men are this, men are that. She was saying, you know, if you're a man that works at Burger King flipping burgers, you're not a man, you're a boy. Like those minimum wage jobs are for boys, and like to a certain tune, I agreed with some of the stuff she was saying, right? Because like it's true, the minimum wage jobs, flipping burgers, making sandwiches at Subway. Like I hate to say it, but in all honesty, they are meant to be minimum wage jobs, not to make a living off of. They're meant for like high school and college kids that need a little bit of cash to make it through till mom and dad pays their allowance, right? Or high school kids that have no skills that they're trying to make some money to get out of the situation they're in. Was she a certified baddie? Not my type. Which is the thing for me with a lot of girls on OnlyFans, right? There's only a handful of girls on OnlyFans that are actually hot. The other ones are like mid ugly, um, medium ugly, medium hot, not blazing hot. They're not all certified baddies. They want to be certified baddies, but they're not all certified baddies. But anyway, so she's saying all this shit, right? And then she was saying like I make $1 million a year. If my man ain't making $1 million, if the dude ain't making $1 million more, like I can't fuck with them, which is fine. Like that's fine to me. You want someone on your level or better than you, that's great. That's what you should find in a partner. Someone on the same level, or if not better, or someone that's gonna elevate you and push you to be better, right? Do I know who certified baddie is? No, I don't, actually no, I don't. Chris, send me a message. Let me know, or should I Google her? Let's Google who certified baddie is, since Christabel is sending me. Let's see. Is it? No, it's not her. That's not her. That's not her. No, thank God. I got scared for a second. No, it's not her. But anyways, so this chick was like talking all this shit, right? That dudes need to be on the same level to fuck with them and this and that. And that's where like I agree with her. But then she's like, if a dude wants to date me, he better be paying at least $200 and not take me to Joe's Crab Shack or something. And that's like where I got a problem, right? Like I'm married, I don't got to worry about this. I don't got to worry about dating. And this is just my opinion, but I have a platform, so I'm gonna speak my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. It's not the Weekly D podcast opinion. It's not Bowen's opinion. It's not AOZ's opinion. This is 100% my opinion and why I hate this OnlyFans era and why I feel bad for people that have to date right now. All right, especially dudes, because a lot of dudes don't have a fucking $1 million to start off. We're all working. We're all struggling and trying to make something. This bitch was saying that if you have a government job, you ain't doing nothing. You got a little government job, and like that shit's so frustrating to me because a lot of people with government jobs, they get these jobs because they're skilled, they have skills. You get these jobs, you build skills to be a mechanic, you build skills to be a plumber, you have skills to be an accountant. Like, sure, you're not making $1 million fucking dollars, right? But you're striving, you have skills, you're working, you have a solid job, you're stable, there's no expiration date, right? Now, these fucking OnlyFans models, on the other hand, first of all, y'all only making $1 million for a little while, right? Like these dudes can make millions and millions of dollars throughout a lifetime, but y'all got like a good solid 5 years before someone gets tired of you and throws you away. And OnlyFans ain't even been around for 5 years, so I give it 2 years. And if you don't pop in 2 years, you're fucked, right? And then y'all are gonna start doing the social media and trying to be influencers and this and that. But y'all women got expiration dates. And I know this sounds harsh and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, but it's true. Like a woman has an expiration date, a man does not. And the way this falls is because women can only have kids for so long. So to most men, you know, they want to have kids, they want to have a family. If you can't offer that, you ain't shit to them, right? Now you may be fun, like I'm not gonna lie. I've watched porn. I've paid for OnlyFans. I hate that I've done it, but I've paid for a couple girls' OnlyFans. I've I got curious. I had to drop a couple dollars in there. But again, you're fun to look at, but you, ain't nobody dating you. That's why you're single and doing OnlyFans. That's why your best friend is your battery operated boyfriend. But besides all that, what really pisses me off is that line that you gotta spend at least $200 to take me out on a date. And the reason it pisses me off, and I won't be 100% honest with you, like, I'm sure there's more people that think this way, and it's not just me. But the reason that line pisses me off, because I see so many fucking girls on the internet be like, oh, you gotta spend at least $200. You gotta spend at least $200. A lot of these girls are OnlyFans girls that supposedly make millions or thousands and thousands of dollars. But you gotta spend, 200 to a rack just to take them out on a first fucking date with no guarantees. Like, that shit pisses me off, and I'll tell you why. It's very simple. How are you going to charge me $200 to $1,000 or charge my no? Don't even put me in it. I'm fucking married. I'm happily married. But how are you going to charge $200 to $1,000 to someone just so they can take you out on a date, so you can be by their side and not even offer them sex? When he can pay $2.99 to see that you pop that pussy online, or $5.99. Like, y'all ain't worth no fucking $2 million. If y'all ain't worth $1,000 date, y'all ain't worth a $200 date. If I can pay $5 to see that pussy, why would I pay $200 fucking dollars? Like, I ain't all that. Everyone's seen it. I mean, let's be honest. Everyone's seen it. Everyone's paid for it. And if you got all these followers, you make all this money. There's probably a couple thousand people that have seen it, paid $2.99, and that's all you are worth to them. Some of them are even fucking free. You're right, Chris. Some of them are free, and you want $200 fucking dollars because you got a little bit of clout. What's gonna happen in 6 months when that clout is over? When you age out the system, when you get old. I mean, half of y'all already medium ugly. I mean, I'm medium ugly, but I got married. I was cute enough to get married, so I don't got to worry about that. And my OnlyFans be popping too, but that's another thing. But nah, it really pissed me off, like, watching this. And like I said, it's not even that she's 100% wrong, right? The people should strive to do a whole lot better. But the part that really fucking gets me is that whole part that, and the thing is that a lot of girls have this expectation that, they feel like they're worth so much because they make a couple thousand a month or even a couple $100 a month on OnlyFans. But it's like, nah, you set your prices. If it's cost $2.99 to see that pussy or see your booty hole, why should a man pay $1,000 to take you on a date? You ain't nothing special. Everyone's seen it already. And like Chris said, some of them are even free. Like that's I think that's my rant for tonight. And I think this is probably somewhere around where we're going to end it. But it really pissed me the fuck off. Let me know in the chat if you're watching what you think. What are y'all's opinions? What do y'all think? Do y'all think a girl is worth a $2,000 date if she has an OnlyFans? Because to me, like, if she don't have OnlyFans, then that's another thing. But she got to be a baddie, not the certified baddie, a baddie. You know, you can't be medium ugly requesting a $200 date. That's all I gotta say. Let's see, more rant. Nah, I'm about to get us canceled, bro, on our first live stream. But I mean, okay. I mean, let's put it in basic terms. It's like anything, right? YouTube, like, they don't charge you, and they can make thousands and thousands of dollars. They're right. How are you? I think I should show the Stephen Hawking memes, bro. I can't log into the Instagram for some reason on my computer. It ain't working. My computer ain't working. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can pull them up here. God damn. Nah, but that shit's wild, bro. Like, the whole OnlyFans generation thing has been killing me. Like, and It's not just the OnlyFans. It's the way women think now. Is after they have had an OnlyFans or after they start doing these things. But let's see. You said you want to end on some Stephen Hawking memes. Let's see if we can pull this up. All right, first Hawking meme will be this one. Let's see if we can get it up on the board. Oh shit, that was a video. Never mind. Boy, you sent all videos. Not a single one's just a meme. God damn. Alright, let's see. Do we got one? You send fucking reels, Chris. God damn. Nah, yeah, you done fucked that up. But I mean, I think my my little rant is a good point to end it. We'll probably come back to this once the boys are on because I want to know their opinions. But I mean, if you're watching this, if you're listening to it, let me know what your opinion is. Drop it in the show notes, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat. Let's see how you feel about it. Am I the only one in this world that thinks OnlyFans girls are crazy, or that thinks that women in this generation are tripping out trying to charge men $200-$300 to go on a date? Yeah, that's crazy to me. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think if they have a $299 price tag, they're worth the $1,000 date. That's where I'm gonna end it. I think this was a solid first episode, especially done by myself. If you like what you saw, follow the Paperplate Media Twitch, follow the Paperplate Media Instagram, follow the Paperplate Media YouTube. We'll be live streaming every other week. My name's Danny G. This has been the Weekly D Podcast. And remember, if you can't get it daily, get it weekly. Peace.